Who else not able to record?
Yes, sir.
Everybody able to record? Okay. So after the setting, this extends your working area. 4 times 9, 5 times minus 9, minus this. You have to click where? At apply. Okay. You have to click apply. Then only it will reflect to the next. Okay. Then again come back to here, design, display. You should check this all on. Okay. And then after this, go to here, setup grid. Grids are there. For time being, you make 0.1 mm. Offset, make 0, only. Guys, here one more thing I'll explain. Here if you see, non-H, this you have to make 0.0101, and here all H you have to make 0.01. H means nothing but copper. H means copper, means electrical region. Okay. Non-H means non-electrical region. Okay. Non-H means non-electrical region. Right. Our pads are there, no? That is the H part, copper region, electrical region. Rest, assembly, silk, whatever you are doing, that is a non-electrical region, right? So for both, you have to keep 1 by 1, sorry, 0.1. Now you can click here, apply, and OK. Right? So let me share this. This is the one. Next is this. Apply. Okay. Then this. After this, okay, just click here, apply, and OK. Now see here, guys, we have our origin here. Keep origin like visible, and this is the grid. If you see here, grid on, off, toggle the grid. You can off, on. But in this case, grid not matters actually. Grid matters in our schematic. Okay, here you keep grid on or off. This is visuality you are making on or off. Okay, here only we are hiding or this visual means dot points you see, it is visual. Now it is non-visible. This is visible. You can hide only visible, non-visible. That's all. But the criteria will be the same. Picking point will be always the grid points only. Right now. Now, next is Guys, if you see here, our origin is there. Now we have to bring these pads. Okay, green, you have to see this pad. What is the pitch we have done? Not the pad name. Pad name is this and pitch is this. Keep in mind. Guys, can you write here? R260, 150. Okay. So now what to do? We have to bring the pads, okay, in the layout here with the proper pitch. So next is go to here, layout and pins, right? Or a small icon is here. See this. This is also same. Pin. Add pin. This you take or this you take. Same. No problem with that. Now in this, if you see here, you are telling about the pad stack. If you have linked your pad stack folder, so if you click on here browse, it will directly take you into your pad stack folder. This will take you at your footprint folder where you have saved your pads. If you have linked, if you have not linked, it will not take you there. Guys, clear? See here, layout pin. So this window will come. Correct now? We have to understand this one more thing. This is our working pan. This is called option menu, find menu, and visibility menu. Okay, this you can keep, or you can change here also, this one, or you can keep here floating. This you can, suppose by mistake you have missed it, it is not coming. I don't know what happened. You have missed, suppose here option visibility, suppose by mistake you have deleted or somewhere it has missed. Okay, somewhere it has missed, so it is not, nothing is there. You can't find any your helping tools here over here, right? So just got some blank space here and right click over it. Now what we need, you need visibility, so this will come. Now what we need, you need find will come. What you need, find beauty option will come. If you see this I can keep here and there, anywhere it can come. Suppose by you have kept here, you have kept here. Okay, so this way you can arrange your tools first. You just make sure your tools should come here at right pane. This also make a small. This can adjust. Keep 1/1, it will come. Find also, you keep 1/1, it will come. Why I'm telling about, because many more times this at the starting initial stage, beginner stage, you can miss this. It can come anywhere in there, right? Suppose you can come here, sometime it will be here, right? If you keep it like this, if you see here, your working area is very less. your working area is very less. So always you try to make our working area bigger. That's why I'm trying to keeping on this one align form. When I need visible, I'll take this visibility tab, I'll take find tab, I'll take option tab, right? If you keep here and there, so your unwanted area will be blocked. Okay, you can't able to find more area to work. So always I recommend you try to make your workspace bigger, right? So you can suppose sometime you missed here, so just click it and take here, overlap it, it will take your own place. Clear? Guys, clear?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so again this window I'll explain here. Guys, this I have already taught you. This is find, copy and delete, undo, redo. This plus sign you see here, that is for move. This is for copy. This is for delete. This is undo, redo. This only you need. Now, this is line tool, text tool, text edit tool. This is not required as of now. Forget. This we need. Then zoom. This is zoom tool, grid on off tool, 3D bar, 3D tool. Then we need here visibility tool, here pin tool. Now, this is option, visibility, and find. Very important. Next is this is called command console. What is this? Command console. Command console. This we need very much. Okay. Now, this is called PCB editor workspace. Editor workspace. Okay. So this workspace, sometime by mistake you can do edit. Sometime by mistake you do shape edit. Sometime by mistake you do none. Right? I suggest you take always general edit for footprint creation. If you take edit, so many options will be not available for you to work. If you take here a shape edit, so many options will be available not for you. Okay. If you take general options, everything will be available for you. What is the use of edit, shape edit, and none? I'll teach you after some time, not now. If I explain now, this will be getting confused. Guys, clear? So this also I have to share. Okay. So guys, we are going to bring the going to take the pad stacks. So click here layout, pins, or this tool, pins. It will open your option automatically, option menu. Then click here and browse. What is the pad stack name? R260, no? Guys, what is the pad stack name?
R260_150.
So put here a star. R260 a star. So this is our pad name, right? Click here. So this is the pad name, will come at your mouse pointer, right? So guys, if you see here, this pad is horizontally or vertically. How it is given? Vertical form, horizontal form, X or Y?
Vertically.
X or Y?
Y.
Suppose this is your suppose your graph system. This is graph. This is origin. So this pads are given in Y or X. Which direction? Suppose this is a graph.
Y-axis.
This is a graph. So suppose your pad is given like this. So this is called x-axis. And suppose your pad is given like this. So this is y-axis, right? So it is given y-axis, right? What is the pitch? 3 mm, right? So here, see guys, in x direction, here it is y-axis. So in y-axis, how many pins are there? In y-axis, how many pins? 2 pins, no? First pin and second pin, right?
Yes.
So to here, you check here, y equals to 2. Why? Because 2 pins are there, right? Spacing means pitch. Pitch how much? 3 mm, right? And pin here given down. Keep here down or up as per your wish. Keep here down. Then come to here pin number. Right here pin number 1. Okay. Now here offset x given minus 1.27. Keep here 0. Right? Guys, see this. X will be 1. Why? Because in x direction no pads are there, so it will be 1. Y need 2 pads. This is the pitch. These parameters you have to see. Next, guys, being a engineering background, what is the value of origin coordinates?
0.
0,
Only one
0.
zero.
0,
0,
0.
0, right? Okay. So here we have one command x. One command we have a small x. Okay, a small x. A small x. The command, see, x means our location. Then we have to write coordinate of x axis space coordinate of y axis. Guys, see this command. So our here x is the command, then a space coordinate of y axis, sorry, x axis 0. We need 0, 0, no origin. So what is the origin value? X will be 0, y will be 0, no? Right? Guys,
Yes, sir. 0.
let me know what is this value here. X0, y0, no?
Yes, sir.
So here x space 0. Again space 0 and enter. Okay. See, same command I'll put here. See my mouse here, my mouse. Here something there, something called command console. Right? Right here, a small x space 0 space 0 and enter. See. Right click. See, 2 pads are there at the location. Right? Third pad not required. So right click and done. Guys, if you see here, this is the origin here, right? Origin here is there, no? I have kept x space 0 space 0. So it has taken from origin point. Is that clear to all? Yes. Guys,
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
clear to all this?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Now, I told you we have given 3 mm space. Pitch. Whether this pitch is 3 mm or not, how to define, how to check? So there is something called here measure tool. Measure. Okay, measure tool. Take the measure tool. Then I want to check the distance between pin to pin, no? Right? I want to check distance, whether I have given correct or not. So this is the pin. So take here measure tool, go to find menu, click here all off, and I want to check pin only. Check here pin. Check here pin. Then click on the pin and this pin. Guys, you see here. Total distance 3 mm. Or you can say dy. Dimension of y coordinate. Y axis 3 mm. And see here air gap. Guys. Now I'll explain this. If you see here, they have given some terms we have to understand. Dy dy means dimension of y-axis. dx means dimension of x-axis. Correct? This two have to understand. Now, a new term coming here, air gap. Air gap means, if you see this, air gap means copper to copper area, copper to copper gap. See this, the gap from copper end to copper end, that is called air gap. Okay, copper to copper gap is called air gap, and pin center to pin center is called pitch or dy. Okay, this is air gap, this is pitch. Guys, understood? Guys, switch off your TV or mute your mic. TV sound is coming here. Okay. So guys, what we have given the pitch, dy is the 3. As per our calculation, is the correct? Pitch is 3 mm. Guys, have you verified this? Here, how I have done? Take measure tool, go to find all of, choose pins, click on the first pin, click on the second pin. Here it will show the measurements.
Yes, sir.
Next is shift your origin to the center. Shift your origin to the center here, because origin is at the pin number 1. Okay, as we discussed, for assembly pins, origin should be center. Origin should be where? Center. Here, this is the origin. This is the origin here, right? So guys, how do we find this center here? Center value.
That 4.5 by 2, sir.
4.5 by 2.
Yes.
That is correct. But here we are not taking 4.5. We don't have any measurements for 4.5.
0.75, sir.
Sorry?
0.75. 1.5 by 2.
Okay, next. Guys, simple. Pitch divided by 2. You will get center. What is the pitch here?
3 mm.
Pitch divided by 2. You will get the center. What is the big deal? Here the pitch from here to here. If you divide by 2, you will get the center one here.
Yes.
Right?
Yes, yes.
What is the pitch? Pitch is 3 mm. Divide by 2, 1.5 mm, right?
Yes, sir.
So write the, see here, command. First, next step is, next step is second step. First step, placing the pads with pitch value. Second is shift gene at body center. How to find the body center? Pitch divided by 2. H pitch means horizontal pitch. Guys, H pitch, Y pitch I have explained, no? H pitch, V pitch in pedestal creation.
Yes, sir.
Pitch or V pitch divide by 2. You'll get the center, right? So if you see here, our 3 mm is the gap. So divide by 2, 1.5. So first of all, command is here A. First command is tap on origin. Command is, guys, what is the command for origin? X space 0 space 0. It is the origin, right? Guys, clear? Now see, come to the here command prompt. Right, X space 0 space 0. X space 0 space 0. Now see, our origin automatically it is highlighted here. Guys, where the origin, that point is got highlighted now, right? Again, what is the command for the origin? X space 0 space 0 and enter. Now see, automatically highlighted now. Guys, tell me yes or no.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Now, do not click anywhere in the window. Okay. Next is, and do not click anywhere in the working space. Okay. Next, B step. B step is go to your setup and change drawing origin. Right? Change drawing origin. Setup menu. Change drawing origin. Guys, 1 minute. Second is change drawing origin. Right? So guys, we have learned here one command like X. X means a small x. Okay. This means our command for the mouse movement or click on the working space. Okay. So in our PCBs, Allegro having two commands. One absolute commands. Okay. Second one is relative commands. Okay. Absolute commands. X belongs to absolute coordinate command. Okay, which needs both the coordinates like X and Y. X values and Y values. Guys, okay. Another one is relative command. Another one is relative commands. Relative coordinate commands. In this case, it need only one coordinate. Only one coordinate. Either X or Y. Okay, guys, either X and Y. So This commands is called IX. IX or and IY. Guys, it is a small. All commands will be in a small format. Okay. IX and IY. This belongs to relative commands. Okay. IX and IY. I means increment. Increment of X. Either increment can be, if you see these coordinates, this is this one. So this is X, positive. If I want to increase in positive, so it will be plus. If I want to increase the negative coordinate, so it will be in minus. If I want, sorry, this is the Y. If I want increase in X, so this side positive, this side negative. Right? So here, guys, suppose this is the our graph. Our component is here. Correct? No. And our origin is here currently. Correct? I want to come here. Okay. So from origin we are coming down, right? Down means negative. Left means negative. Okay. From the existing point, down means negative and left means negative. Right? So our command is, if you go here, setup, change drawing origin, come command console and IY. Coming down, no, minus 1.5. See, and enter. Is that came? Guys, I'll repeat again. Suppose our origin is here. I want to come, current origin is here. So our graph start from here only. Okay, so I want to come down. The first step is tap on origin, X space 0 space 0. Second is go to setup. Here change drawing origin. Now IY means increment of Y. IY, increment of Y, minus or plus, it will be minus because we are coming down. So IY minus 1.5. Now see. Came here origin. Guys, is that clear to all?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Suppose my origin is there only. Now I want to move my origin here. Okay. So again, X space 0 space 0. Then I'll go setup and change drawing origin. Now I'll put IX. IX 1.5. Now see. Origin came here. Right? Guys, clear? I have kept in plus. So setup, change drawing origin. Come here, make the origin same. Now I want to go minus. This way, here, this side. So here minus will be there. So X space 0 space 0, first command, second command, go to here setup, here change drawing origin. Now here put IX minus 1.5. Now see, this is minus region, right? Guys, this movement you understand? Setup, origin, IY minus 1.5. So this is that. We have moved our origin. Okay. At the body center. Now we have to find the assembly drawing. Guys, you can write here. Assembly drawing is the pictorial representation of the component which represents the component on the PCB for the assembly house. For which purpose? For assembly house. Okay. Means the assembly people will take print out of this assembly of the PCB and they'll take for their reference to understand where the exact component will come and sit on the PCB. Right? Guys, clear? Next is assembly drawing. Okay, so you can say is the pictorial representation of the physical component which presents the components on PCB for assembly house or assembly persons. Okay, this is non-electrical drawing. Non-electrical drawing. I'm talking about the assembly. Okay, non-electrical drawing. Okay, it is not printed or not visible on physical PCB. Next, not visible, used only in assembly house to understand components sitting plan over PCB. Okay, next is need to draw as same as component or try to match at least 90 of components. Okay, guys, these are the points you have to keep in mind for the this one assembly drawing. Next point is assembly drawing can touch